Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Man Spotlight. I'm here with Shawn Hightower. What's up, Shawn?
What's going on?
And I'm really excited to talk to you. Your stage name is Trap Lord
Trap Lord Beats.
Trap Lord Beats.
You know, it was a trap.
That's a fire name.
Yeah, took some time to brainstorm that.
But yeah, you got to be popping if you have that name. And which he is for sure, guys. Yo, Shawn has hit over 500 million interactions. Right? Online, on social media, with his music, with his production. And actually, the way that me and Shawn met was really interesting. He met me in the real world. We connected, I was doing some little business. And then we just got to talking about spirituality, about our personal journey and who we are. And when you connect with people, don't let them go. When you have a deep conversation, you got to continue that. And I wanted to have Shawn here because I feel like just your success and the things that you have gone through internally is something that I wanted to share with my audience and talk about. And I wanted to wrap it up because I feel like we had our little heart to heart on the street. So what's up? Thank you for coming.
No, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And my first question to you is, how did you get started with music?
Oh, wow. So the very beginning, I was living in Bucks County. It's a very popularly more Caucasian and normal area, not that rural. Like only probably.
Why did I think you grew up in Philly?
Oh no, I did, but
okay.
Third grade I moved to Bucks County.
Okay.
And I stayed till seventh grade, but that was like the longest 4 years of my life. Like only black kid in your class type of area. So friends by day, enemies by night. So I used to come down to Philly on the weekends, go up to Northeast, and I had a nephew that had a stepbrother that was in like them little dance groups they had in the city. So he used to always have all the newest club music by like Sega and D-Wiz, and you know what I'm saying? Like I like the music, but I was like, I always told myself, like, if I had a chance to change it, I would change this, I would change that, I would change that. Fast forward, seventh grade, I moved back to Philadelphia. As soon as my first day in school, I run into a guy, he makes it. So I interact with him, I get the program from him, he doesn't want to teach me. So for like almost 2 years, he's making my music for me. He's giving me clips, but he's not showing me. So I eventually started getting on YouTube. So I got on YouTube, I started learning and learning and learning, and I was like the worst in the city.
Why do you think he didn't want to show you? What was that about?
Because he knew I had this superior intellectual mind that makes me very intricate, and I will supersede the talents that he has.
Wait, say that slower for the audience. He knew because I was fired. Go ahead.
No, I said I have a superior intellectual mind that makes me very intricate, and I will supersede the talents overnight. So he knew I was insanely smart. Like as a kid, I thought that I didn't know that I was smart. I just thought that it was a race, and I just gonna be faster than everybody at learning. And then that made me very manipulative, though, because I started like I don't know if it for a fact was my age group, but I know they stopped teaching cursive. And I learned cursive. I mastered cursive so much in third grade. I used to rewrite the notes. I used to change my report cards. I used to read the letters going home, know what to give them, know what to throw. So it made me like very manipulative. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I was really, really smart. So growing up in the areas I was in, people assumed that because I was so smart, that I was influenced. And if you're not influencing, you're influenced. I was the one influencing because I know I can manipulate everybody. So I was the one getting everybody to do all the bad stuff. They thought I was the one seeing everybody do it. They wanted to copy. Everybody wanted to copy me. So, but
what made you change your ways?
Took some time. I kind of like gained consciousness in the middle of like destruction. And I realized that.
Whoa. Don't go over that. What destroyed you?
Well.
Like, and how old were you?
20. So I graduated high school. Ironically, I graduated high school 2 years late, because I had failed kindergarten because I had gotten in trouble. And at that time, they used to put you out for 6 months. You get in trouble in kindergarten, so I had to redo it. And they didn't accept my grades coming back from homeschool in the 10th grade, in the 11th grade, and put me back in the 10th. So I had to redo an extra grade. and I graduated with 33 and a half credits. You only need 23 and a half. So I had got arrested the first time in 2016 for a gun case, and I didn't know what to expect. My first time going to jail, so I just assumed I just live it day by day, doing what the movies say, and it's nothing like the movies. You know, unpopular opinions. It's not all that bad. Don't go, but it's not that bad. I had beat my case 75 days in. But I had a public defender to represent me because I ain't have no money for representation. And these guys was telling me in there, like, you know, you can go to the law library and learn about your case. I let her learn. I go in there, I call my lawyer, I said, hey, let's put a motion to quash and get the evidence thrown out. He told me, don't do that. Take the first deal they got. You'll be out. Don't sweat it. So I go and type up motion to quash and mail it out to my judge. So I never had nothing back for 2 months. I got court randomly one day. I go down. I don't even go see the judge. I come back. I'm defeated because I'm like, I don't know what they doing with me. Nobody came and talked to me. I had gotten in trouble in the facility that I was in, so I'm thinking I'm about to go to the hole, go to pack everything up. So I take everything with me. Kind of find out I'm going home. So I'm saying I'm at the tank asking the guard like, hey, I told nobody to bail me out. I got myself into this. They like, no, your case was thrown out. I said, why was it thrown out? They said, motion to quash.
The thing that your public defender told you not to do.
So the one I mailed in got granted.
Wow.
And that was the start of, I don't know, that was bad. That wasn't a good thing.
What do you mean? Why wasn't it a good thing?
Well, it wasn't a good thing because I then thought that I could get myself out of trouble every single time.
Thought you were invincible.
I was invincible. Exactly. That's exactly what's happening. So now I'm just worry free. I'm doing little things so that if I do happen to get pulled over and they find a gun, I know I'm gonna go to jail, but I know I'm gonna beat it, and it's working. And I got stuck 2018 with a $2.2 million bill.
How'd you get out of that one?
Well, I actually got acquitted. Same thing, but me telling the lawyer that I had wanted to become, the public defender I had wanted to become a private lawyer. So he felt like this case, if he beat this case, that'll be what he'll need on his his jacket to push him to the next step. So I used to write little things on him because you're not allowed to interact with the judge yourself. So your lawyer is supposed to be able to say to your lawyer say to them, unless the judge directly talk to you. So I used to slide him a piece of paper every court date. He'll read it. And then the judge made up his own scenario and I was found acquitted. I was acquitted for it. So, and that was a severe case. I was offered like 20 to 40 twice. Yeah.
So was that the moment that you were like, I need to change my life? That
was the moment I realized I was bigger than my neighborhood because I then realized that every incident is nothing I created. Like I'm in here for everybody else. I'm protecting something that doesn't exist. I'm making things rougher for myself. I make music. I'm supposed to be able to interact with everybody, go everywhere, but I'm putting myself, involving myself in things that's kind of like crippling my ability to interact.
Why? I don't understand. Like I'm looking at you now. We're talking. We met.
It took.
2016 wasn't that long. It was like
it was
like what? Why do you think that you went that route? If you grew up partially in the suburbs, you know what I'm saying? So you had a semblance of knowing what, a different life type looked like. Why do you think you went that other route?
Well, okay. So a lot of people do not know I'm actually a foster child. So like when you don't know your family, so when you're a foster child, you're like trained to love anybody because you get switched from families to families. So what happens is I have a big heart for people, and my love for them and not wanting to see them get hurt makes me want to involve myself. So a lot of people that are gangster or dangerous people are just people that are overly emotional. It's all emotion. So my big heart is what got me into a lot of things. And then I started realizing that you can do something for somebody, and in 2 years they'll say you never did anything for them. You know, and I had to learn to limit what I do for others because it's not likely they'll do it in return. You can't want everybody to be you. Everybody's not me, but I've expected them to be, and it hurts my feelings when people don't do what I would do, and then to tell you they didn't need you to do it when you know they needed you to do. So that's triggering for me, and so that caused me to like almost get into it my whole entire neighborhood that I was helping. You know what I mean? Like everything I did was for y'all. They didn't see it that way. We didn't ask you to. So uh, I actually started. It wasn't until like 2022 when I started podcasting that I started traveling, and I started realizing that like you're way more important than that little neighborhood. Like then it's like that's the same year I started because I had created a intro theme for their podcast, and we needed to do the splits for it, so we ended up putting it on the platform, and that's why I kind of learned doing research how to distribute my music. And that was once I put a couple songs in there, and I seen the return. People like it.
Yeah.
You know, I got 16 years experience in music, so it's like I did it for 16 years for free, off of just the love of it. You know, now I'm getting messages of how my music saved people's lives, and this brightens up their day, and how they look forward to my music, and how it helps them, how they use it for this, they use it for that, their school, their kids. I dropped a song called "Right in the Wrong Way." It was the first song to get 1 million videos on TikTok. It has right now it has like 2.2 billion worldwide streams.
Wow.
They're in the Philippines. They were actually learning English to learn that song.
Wow.
So they're reciting a song, which is them learning English, just to learn just to know the words to this song. Like it went crazy, and the song was made to. It was a feud between Philly Club and Jersey Club, and me trying to prove to them that I can do what they do, and then making one of the biggest Jersey Club songs. So
I resonate with your story so much of caring too much, of loving too hard, of giving someone else all of you that would not give that in return, or nor does not appreciate that because they say, oh, I didn't ask for it. That is like the most, like you said, it's the most triggering thing ever. And I'm sure so many other brothers can relate to what we're talking about. So the thing I want to ask you is, because that's a journey within itself, like a spiritual journey within itself, like almost like a death, right? Of not loving people like that anymore and choosing to pour into you and focus on what you have going. Like you said, you know, that last event where you got acquitted, that kind of just shifted things. I'm not sure like the details of that event, but like spiritually, what happened for you there where you were like, I can't give like this anymore. I have to focus on me. And did you see like an immediate impact, like almost like return on investment?
Well, it's like every time I went to jail, it was like I would remind myself, "Hey, man, you just make music. Why you just don't make your music?" And it's like there people I would see in there that I do not know, but know that I make music, and be like, "Yo, what you doing here, man? You make music, man. You should be out there making music." And it just be like, "Why everybody got to keep reminding me?" It's hard because I really want to do everything but music. And then I just always portray myself as this music guy, and then I'll do everything else. And so many people that would tell me like, "Nah, you don't make music. You a street nigga. You a thug. You don't want to make music. You a gangster." I'm like, "No, I make music. I promise." And they're like, "Nah, you can't do both." I thought I could do both, and it's just like it just kept. So when I finally left that alone, I thrived. Like it was insane. Like it was instant.
Wow.
I was it's crazy because I was making a nice amount of money at a place. It just something like a tragic thing just happened at that place. I was working at SBS Technology, where they make like bolts, lug nuts, screws, and nails for like spacecrafts, army tanks, submarines, boats, and government official equipment. And they make a really decent money. And I was getting checks off of music that was like quadrupling that. And I was going viral while I'm at work.
Wow.
So I'm sneaking to the bathroom, to reply back and repost. Yeah, and it's like I'm like my phone is going off. You're not supposed to, like, we're allowed to have your phones on you, but you can't pick them up. You can't be on them. Only have one earphone in, and like my phone is going off because I'm viral.
Yeah,
This is
Kai Cenat
every
posted
single
one of
day.
your
Kai
videos,
Cenat
like
had used. So what happened
dancing.
was Kai first time like doing a East Coast type of dance other than something from New York.
It's like that back and forth
Yeah,
thing.
and playing a Jersey Club song was my song on his stream.
Yeah.
So his streams are already doing hundreds of thousands of people. So it was like at that time I had I think 500,000. No, I had 250,000 videos on TikTok. He played that stream. The next morning I had 500,000.
Wow.
People did it, and then all these celebrities and viral people were doing it, and it went all the way to 1 million.
Wow. And you were still going to work?
I'm at work. So I'm not even, so it's like how, like, I'm not even realizing it's a big, because I used to be on the radio as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
My music always was on the radio as a kid. Like, people didn't even know I was a kid with the stuff I was doing. So I used to just, like, I don't know, it was like, oh, okay, they reposted me. Okay, they like it. You know, I'm used to people liking my music. Like, that's not nothing new. It's the people telling me, like, oh, bro, that joint is going crazy. So it's like, nah, it's music. Like, nah, bro, that's everywhere. This person used it. And people started sending me videos of people. Like, I didn't even know people were using my sound. People send it to me, yo, they use your sound. And then I was like, oh, wow. I'm not even understanding, which I didn't really capitalize on it like I should have.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I'm at work. And it's just, my phone's going off and off and off. Manager's complaining about my phone going off. And it's like, I'm not even on it. It's going crazy. It was going crazy. And it was doing that for like 6 months straight.
You know what that is, right? Like, people are, I don't know if I curse on my podcast, but people are fucking with your vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what music is. Like, it's a vibration, it's an energy, it's a frequency. And, you know, you're in there, you're making your music, you're in your flow state, and you're creating a vibe in your room by yourself. Yeah. And then boom, shit just hit like billions of people in different countries trying to learn the language because of you. And it's like,
universal language.
Bro, out of Philly, like, you know what I mean?
And it's like, and it's crazy because it's like the song will be like, it got so bad. Like, one time I went to so I went viral 5 times, but that was my biggest viral one. That was my first song. I'm at a Thanksgiving, at one of my friends' Thanksgiving events, and we went to a fan member's house. So I don't know these people. He don't know the people. So we just found everybody, and we're eating, and we're sitting next to each other, and he just gets so excited. And I'm like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Yo, you don't hear that?" I said, "What?" He said, "They're dancing to your song. I should tell him it's you." I was like, no, let the kids have their fun. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like, people don't even know it's me. I'm in crowds. People playing my songs. I'm telling people I make music. They're like, yeah, you good, but you better than this person right here. And they'll play their music, and not even know that's me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the only bad thing of it is that, you know, when people know you, they tend to, like, not value you.
Mm.
So there will be like times where, like, the song is everywhere, and somebody will be like, "Oh, that's cool. It's just, you know, I that's just Shawn. You know, you just make music. It's just music. It's just party music." That's you downplaying that Jersey Club is now a worldwide thing. It's not that small thing in Philadelphia in 08, 09 that died out. It's brand new to the world. It can actually have some longevity if the rest of the world pick it up. So dealing with that, I grew up very insecure. So what I did to help with my insecurities was I surrounded myself with facts, not opinions. So I would have people that will have all these opinions. Like, I'll be maybe might have a female that I'm talking to, and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm so cute, I'm so decent, my lifestyle's good." I may or may not agree, but those are opinions.
I may or not.
I may or may not. You know what I mean? I can think you're amazing looking, and he can say you aren't. Their opinions, though. There's something that leave plausible deniability. So I will say something like, "Oh, I got the #1 song in the world."
Wow.
And I'll say stuff like, I have 200,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. I'm top 10. I'm top 3. I'm literally the #1 song in the world. And then that person will be like, "You should humble yourself." I was like, wow. I sit back and think like, wow, these are facts. Like literally says right here, number one song in the world.
Mm.
And you can say all those opinions, and I'm supposed to just go along with them and not tell you to humble yourself.
Mm.
But I can name straight facts that you can read. Like it's right here. He was telling me to humble myself. So I try to stay with people that try to dim my light because I know I'm a superstar. And I try to, I check my ego sometimes, but it's just like
Nah. You're amazing. Your vibe is incredible. Like I know from the moment that I met you, I didn't know about any of this stuff. We connected off of just pure energy and conversation. We was sitting on the sidewalk just vibing. You know, you didn't know what I did. I didn't know what you did. It's like light attracts light. Don't allow any of that small-mindedness to get to you ever, because like it's up. If you can do all of this from here, you know what I'm saying? Imagine once you get around the right people and the right team and the people that support you and continue to pour that energy that you're pouring into others and now pour it into you. It's like, and you're so young and you're just beginning. Like it's, oh my gosh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and the moment that someone tries to make you feel smaller than you are, that's your key to get rid of them. That's your key to remove them.
I do remove, like I get them out of there, but I can't do without giving them a alkali fact check. I gotta.
What you be saying?
Because like I was so bad in music before that people used to literally tag me and post random people. My music is terrible. At least I'm not worse than I used to be called Shizzy Mac at the time. Shizzy Mac. They'd be like, "Why y'all just pick me?" I done got kicked out of music. Like these are not even like, these are virtual music groups. Like when I mean virtual, I mean like everything is just on Facebook. They make a group on Facebook. Everybody makes music. They don't meet up. They don't do nothing. But these are these little party music making groups. I got kicked out of 3 of those groups to the point where I had to create my own group. And the 2 people that I created the group with, we call it the trio, which means it's no less than 3, no more than 3. That's it. Nobody else can join this group. And one person was already pretty good. The other person, he was really, really good. But nobody knew who he was. So he had no clout. I had all this clout. My music wasn't that good. So I'm going to push him until my music get better. And we all 3 going to shine. One person left the group. That group I got kicked out of, he dropped out. He was already in there. One of the top members, he dropped out. And the other guy, I brought him along. So, of course, he left with me. So we've been like power. Like, it was DJ Manny and DJ Two Raw. They're very successful right now. And the thing they do. I'm the only one that kind of still makes music, but I'll be trying to push them because they're great. But yeah, that was like, that showed I had leadership skills, that I could like create my own. If I don't fit anywhere, I create my own. So I started getting better and better and better. So then this is like tied into the reason why I act the way I act when it comes down to my music. It's because I used to be like so bad in music that I thought, well, I discovered that FL Studios, you can make any genre on it. So I got on YouTube and every week I mastered a new genre. And there's hundreds of genres.
Yeah.
So, and that time when I did that, I thought I was so good at making music that I only could collab with myself. So that's when the alter egos came in. I said collab with myself, Techno Shizzy and Shizzy Mac and Trap Lord. So I had to make these alter egos and collab with myself. During that time, that's how I ended up having to do an extra year of high school, because I dropped out of high school in 10th grade to get homeschooled for the laptop. And for 752 days straight, I made music for 23 hours a day. Every day.
Wow. You did it on purpose?
Yeah, because I've realized, like, okay, so in 9th grade, most people think about 10th grade. 10th grade, most people think about 11th grade. I'm in 9th grade thinking about after school. I know this is a short period of time. It's not forever.
Right.
I know 2 people that graduate and don't do nothing. So I'm saying, what am I going to do? So I don't play sports. I keep getting in trouble, so college might not be a thing. So I'm thinking, what can I do? I got this music thing. I'm not that good at it, but if I, work hard enough, I should probably be able to get better. So one day I got into this big altercation in school, and that was my moment. I said, you know what? Y'all don't got to kick me out. Y'all got to send me to the district. I'll drop out. And I left. I got homeschooled. And I just want the laptop. So I went in there, cleared. I was real good on computers, so I went there, cleared all the viruses off, took all the security hardware off, went in the black screen, did all the coding, and downloaded FL Studio in there and for 750 days straight, 23 hours every day, made music.
My question to you though is like, who told you that you could do it, that you could make a difference? Like, what was that voice? Because you had mentioned earlier that you know, were going to family, and you had mentioned that you were around a lot of people who didn't believe in you. Like, I feel like I had a voice like that within myself, but like, where was that for you?
I have a couple friends that kind of like later on, like, it's not what they say, it's their gestures that kind of showed me like they believe in me wholeheartedly. Because you wouldn't do this if you wouldn't think like if this was just any old regular, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But before then, it just is sitting in my own thoughts. Like I'm a loner, so it was like even within my family, like, I just didn't like. Eventually, my household became like it was just predominantly females, so we didn't relate in anything. So it was like, I just was like seal myself off in the room and just make music all day.
You still do that today, or are you dating?
No. I don't.
See how I slid that in there?
No, that did prolong everything. That prolonged a lot. Like, interaction.
You know how
skills.
guys be like, "Oh, I'm locked in. I gotta focus on the bread. I can't date right now." Is that the stage that you're in right now?
Well, well, music now. Well, the difference between music now and music before, like even with like going viral, it wasn't hard because for 10 years when party music died down, for 10 years I'm doing everything else, doing beats, I'm doing intros, I'm whatever I can do to get the money. Party music is my root, so it was like I knew that even when I heard the first party song come about, it came back and they like it. Watch this. How much because y'all loved me before, y'all gonna love me more now.
Yeah.
And it's people that didn't like me that love me now. They don't even know that I'm that same person because I switched the name. It was a whole rebrand.
Yeah.
And so now it's like this guy that's from Philly came out of nowhere and he has a hit song, and they're like, oh wait, that's the guy who's tagging the post. I was better than him.
See,
some people don't even believe I make the music I make because of how bad I was. And it's like you gotta really mentally like, bro, that was 10 years ago. You think I didn't get better in 10 years? Stuff like that. But
stay consistent.
Yeah, like I look at myself like a superstar, man. Like I'm
as you
like
should.
I want like
as
as far as
should.
like I don't know. Like I just think everybody just
I was just trying to feel
you
like
don't know me, you know me. I think you know me some way, somehow. You gonna know me. If you ain't heard if you didn't physically you don't physically know me, you heard me before. Because it's like
I was just trying to figure
inevitable.
out where it came from and if you're able to still sustain it. I know you're trying to skirt around the dating question.
Okay.
But are you able to sustain that level of momentum of your career, of your focus, of your centeredness, of your flow, and still maintain relationships with women?
Wow.
But in the meantime, while we give him this pause, I'll do a little affirmation to the Black men out there, man. Like, look, like this is what I'm experiencing with Black men of our age. Because I believe I'm 31.
Yeah, I'm 29.
29. So around the same age is like, I feel like so many Black men now are out there crushing it, going after their dreams, and feel like they can't do that while dating, because dating will create this added on layer of stress and frustration, and then also, anxiety, right? And so I want to affirm all the Black men listening who are proud of this young king right here and are like, yeah, man, go get it. That there are women, there are those of us who want to support you in that. There are those of us who want to uplift you in that. And just because there's other women who might put you down, like he said, that little old girl talking about, oh, you should da 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 da. Not all of us are like that, So I think that, I'm so proud of you and everything that you do. And I hope that, you can share that with someone too at the same time.
That's a crazy question. Now that I kind of think about it, I ponder on it a bit. I don't think, like, you can have a balance, but like it's times I done went weeks without even touching my computer, months without touching my computer.
What do you mean? Like, why? Because you were like talking to someone?
No, it just life just like say if I am dealing with somebody, it's like, all right, you do gotta put a lot of, because when I make music, all right, I might tell myself, all right, let me go in here, touch a couple songs up. You know, I got some deadlines. About 30 minutes. Like 12 hours can like slip past me. Like that's how I know that it's something I really like to do, because I lose track of time. And I never lose track of time. But I can get on my computer and 12 whole hours can go by. And it's like, I do that all the time. And you think about somebody who's sitting on the computer for 23 hours. So like 12 hours will go by. So if you let me, like if you don't come in there and like interrupt me or come get me, like 12 hours will go by, because I have this like compulsive disorder where like I have to like not finish a song, but if a part of a song ain't sounding right, I have to keep correcting until it's right.
Yeah.
I can't leave until it's done. And I never like create one song, finish, and then export it. Like I'll start 10 whole songs. Like one day it will consist of me starting 10 songs. So then I got 10 songs to work on. Time just be flying.
Okay, young Pharrell. You know, it seems like it's a passion. It's like it's a source of energy. It's a source of fuel. And, you know, I feel like there's not a lot of other spaces that could touch that space. Like that's sacred. And if you could talk to the young men on our platform who also love music, who also want to pursue it, what words could you say for them?
Let me see. What would I say to the younger version of me? Just keep going. Like you never really know. Like I don't want to say the cliche thing about you never really know how far you are, but that's a real thing. And like hard work does beat talent. Like that's a field where like the more you work at it, you do get better. Like it's like what you type is what you get. Like you learn in computer science class. Like you have to make it sound that way. And once I understood that you got it's never just gonna sound any way you want it to, you gotta make it sound that way, you'll get there. You know, you got YouTube, you got TikTok. There are people that get paid to do tutorials. My problem growing up was there's no tutorials on club music because it was only an inner city thing. So I'm learning multiple genres, which is teaching me the fundamentals of bass and mastering and mixing and what the snare is supposed to be. And I'm learning how to enhance all these different elements. So when I come back to club music, oh my God, hence the name Trap Lord. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a god in the element that I'm in. You know what I mean? And you kind of had you said, was there any one person that I could say wholeheartedly believed in me and never even heard a song at the time was when I got reconnected with my biological father.
What?
Yeah. So he's so my mom's side is master mechanics. And my dad's side is all like construction, carpentry. He actually has an installation business, Golden Eagle Installation. So that's our family business that we do. When I first reconnected him, he's like, he knows I'm getting in trouble. He was taking me to my last 2 court dates. I was on juvenile probation. And he's like, whatever you want to do, I'm with it. Good or bad, I'm with it. Like, I can't make up for the lost time, but whatever you need me to do, I'm here. So I just was like, well, all craziness to the side, I make music. He's like, all right, say no more. So I didn't know what he meant by that. And then 2 days later, he's like, yo, take the ride with me. Take a ride. We go down to his friend's house. And his friend was like this beat maker that was really popular in the late 80s, early 90s. He's like, I want to show you something. So I connect with him. He like, let me show you what I built. I went in the room and built my entire studio.
What?
Never even heard a song. In his mind, his friend was the hardest beat maker he ever known. He don't expect me to be that good. He hoping this will help. You know what I mean? And then I sat down and I played a couple songs. And then his friend looked at him and was like, what, you pranking me? He like, what you mean? He was like, how's he know how to do that? He like, do what? He's like, how's he doing that? So my dad didn't understand that what I was doing was on a whole nother level compared to what he was doing. You know, he's doing your typical boom bap, if you know what that means, like the Kanye style, you know, manly with the drums. I'm making dubstep, I'm making hard style, I'm making glitch hop, I'm making club music, I'm blending genres, dub versus club, mixing party music with uh with, with trap. That's why the TRVP is from EDM trap. So I'm mixing dubstep and party music. I'm blending genres, so people aren't even doing that. So it's like, how was he even doing that on a, like, we're both using FL, but I'm using FL on another level, stuff that he didn't know exist.
Wow.
So he thought my dad was pranking him when he said, you know, my son needs some help him out. They're gonna build him a studio, you know. And I came in there and it was probably like the craziest listening session ever, because he just couldn't say nothing. He was stuck.
Wow.
But I can say my dad to this day, that's one person you can't tell him I'm not a superstar. He gonna go around telling everybody, man. This trap, man. He's a superstar. He's a celebrity. He famous. The best songs of the world. Like, you can't tell my dad nothing. My mom, she knows about the music. Like, she'll send it to me sometimes, but she's not really hipped on it. I'm not sure she don't care about it, but I have like other siblings that indulge in music, and they rap. They don't really get into what I get into, but it's like so she has a lot to juggle with everybody with the music thing. But as far as my dad, yeah, you can't tell that.
You know how important it is for like not just you to see the vision, but for other people around you to see it, you know, in order, like, at least for me, in order for me to like conceptualize like what's happening, if it's real. And I loved how you said before, you're like, I dive in facts because I have to understand what's real. Like, this is, you can't fight a fact. Right. Yeah, you're major, man. Like, so we on here, Affirmations for Black Men. You're the Black Man Spotlight of the week. And I wanted to get on here and tell you that you're major and that you're crazy talented, and that your music is crazy good, and like it's like your energy too beyond the music. And I just want to like lift you up and tell you that I see it when I met you. I see it as I'm communicating to you. I don't even know if I'm super qualified to even be having these conversations with you, because I don't even feel like I could wrap my head around like the real, like the talent behind, like how talented you have to be able to flow the way that you do for the amount of time that you do. So I just wanted to, you know, give you your flowers.
No, I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. These days I still don't like, I didn't had like A&Rs from crazy labels DM me on Instagram, and we talk on the phone and set up conferences, and I just signed up publishing with Sony. Like, it's just not like,
that's crazy.
That's Michael Jackson did that. Like, I'm doing something Michael Jackson did. Like, I'm this close to the Beatles. Like, I don't know. Like, it's days where it's like, okay. Then it's days is like, bro, you like, the reason why, like, so some things I don't do, like, I don't celebrate my small wins. You feel me? So that leaves me kind of like not the happiest person, but when I do feel like something's worth celebrating, it has to be something that the average person won't be able to obtain, and that's why I do everything. I gotta, like, I don't know, like, if people like another advice for anybody that makes music is like 25% production in music, 75% the content to push it. That's all you gotta do.
Is what? What's the 75%?
Production of the content to push it. Like, so
25%
you want to make
music?
just only make so out of 100%, make music, make about 2 or 3 songs, and then spend majority of your time making content for each of those songs. You only need one. Like, when my biggest song, I actually put 3 songs out, and that wasn't even a song that I felt like was going to be the one. First one bubbled a little bit. Second one didn't go nowhere. This song, for like, I'm not even gonna lie, for a whole month, this song didn't even get 100 plays. There was a trend texting my homies, "Wasn't I with you?" You know, seeing if everybody's good at lying or whatever, lying for their friend. And it was to a Gunna song. So I said, hey, why don't I just use my sound for this with this trend and see where it goes? Plugged my sound up, and then that song went. So I created a trend with my sound, and it went crazy instantly.
Wow.
Instantly, like literally overnight.
That's it.
Overnight.
He created a trend with the sound. You created your own opportunity. You lifted yourself up through your own lens and, you know, believing that you are him, believing that you are like, you know,
that's the big part of it. Like, you got to believe you as good as you are. Like, like, I don't know. Like, I can't even describe the words of who I think I am. Like, in my, my meetings, when I talk to like, my facilitators and stuff like that, when he asks us like, what's one word to describe you? I use the word superior. I really feel like I'm superior, like very superior. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't think the average person would do what I did to even get this far. Like, yeah, 16 years experience, that's cool. Who was making music for 752 days straight? Doing 3,000 songs a summer? Nobody's doing that. But probably Kanye, you know what I mean? But he's superior. So it's like, that's why nobody can't never tell me like, you know, you don't have to like my music, but you're gonna respect the music because it's a lot. Like, I did a lot to get where I'm at. So all you gotta do is work.
Exactly. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, it's a trap. That's where it's a trap come from, because it's like, my name always been Trap Lord. Add the beats and Trap Lord beats. I didn't want to put myself in a box, but it's like, all right, I have to identify what it is.
You need to do a little something like you have a sound that's like Maybach music, like how they put their name in the joint. How's it go?
Says, you know what's a trap, don't you?
Ooh.
And that right there is more popular than I am.
Really?
That, because it's on every single viral sounds, on every, like, that right there, little part right there, is bigger than me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm nothing to that without that tag. And it's like, it took me 2 years to find that tag, because I was searching through like movie clips. Like, you can search out words to find like where it was using movies. And it's like 2:00 in the morning, I'm searching. I find it, but I actually skip it. And it's played in my head for 2 years straight. And I'm going back trying to find it, because it's thousands of pages. And one day, I'm about to quit. I'm about to cut my computer off. I just go to the next sound, and I power my computer off, and it plays it. And I ran back, cut my computer back on, screen record, save it, and then it was history since then. And that right there, that's bigger than me.
Man, I love your joy behind this. This is so much fun for me. I could talk to you all day, like, for real. Like, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Of course. Like, I want to talk to the Black man listening. Yo, bro, you deserve your space. You deserve your flow. You deserve your freedom. You deserve to feel like you are him. You deserve to feel like you are talented. You are a genius, and there's nothing that you cannot do. And you have to hype yourself up. You have to believe in yourself. You have to be consistent. And you have to block out all the negativity, because like at the end of the day, like what's in you is in him. What's in him is in me. What's in me is in you. Like, we are all so special and we are all so powerful, but you have to believe it, and you have to put in the steps to reinforce that, because people are going to constantly try to bring you down to their beliefs, their insecurities, and you do not have to carry that. And this is why I wanted to sit down and talk to you, because your story's so wild. Like, we literally were just talking about how you were in and out of jail and how you were hanging around people who didn't value you, and then something shifted, and then you started valuing in yourself, and then the world started jumping. It's incredible, like the whole joint. And like, I usually cut stuff down, but I swear, like, I might have to keep this whole interview. This is not our last either. So thank you for coming.
I appreciate that. My last thing I want to leave these guys with.
Yeah.
So to summarize my whole thing, I had a plan, and a man that fails the plan plans to fail. So you got to have a plan. So you got to plan. I was a nobody. Now I'm trapped.
Woo!
Say, man. That's the mic drop right there, ain't
it? But I never say Black men are nobody, but I feel you. Like,
yeah, not the word nobody, but I'm saying, like, far as like, I just, what was I gonna do? No talents, no gifts that I knew of. So I made myself. Like, you're going to be good at music. You have no other choice. There's no other option. It's like, and at that time, I didn't even think it was no beneficial value behind it. Once I learned that something I do for free can make me money, oh yeah, now I'm tripling down on it. And, you know, so we are, you know, it's a trap.
Man, we up. Cue the music. No. If I can edit that part in, then just do. No, but for real, man, this was so fun. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for rocking with us. This ain't gonna be the last time. We in Philly. If you guys like this episode, comment, like, share, show him some love. And also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.
I gotta subscribe.
Peace out.